Hello everyone, this is Mayank Sanghvi from vlearn.com and I'm back with another IBM Cognos Analytics tutorial video. And in this video, we will learn how to use map in IBM Cognos Analytics. For this video, we are going to refer this blog post. The blog post URL is available in the description of this video, or you can click on this notification icon. This is the demo, what we are going to create in this video. So this is a dashboard. If user is going to perform a drill through from country, then we are going to display a country report. And country report, we are displaying population for each available state. And then if user is going to click on any state, then we need to display state or city report. In state or city reports, we are going to display the population for each available city. So let me close this. For personal, group or online training, contact us. For this video, we need to first download 3 Excel files. We have 3 different Excel files. The first Excel file is worldpopulation.xlsx. In this Excel file, we have population data for each available country. Next, we have Indian population.xlsx. In this Excel file, we have state population for country India. Finally, the third Excel file, citpopulation.xlsx. In this Excel file, we have population for cities or Indian cities. So download it. But for me, I already have all these files. So I'm going to start uploading all this file in IBM Cognos Analytics. For this, I'm going to open IBM Cognos Analytics, and now I'm going to upload all the files one by one. So I'm going to select worldpopulation.xlsx, and then I'm going to drag and drop it here. Click on OK. Our worldpopulation.xlsx file is uploaded successfully. Let me open our Finder or Explorer. Now I'm going to select this and then drag and drop. Click on OK. I don't want to perform anything. I want to upload as it is. So not an issue. Finally, city population. Finally, click on OK. So our files are uploaded successfully. Next step, we need to create our data module. For this, I'm going to click on new, and then I'm going to select data module. I'm going to select upload files. I'm interested in world population. I'm interested in India population, and finally the last file is the city. Okay, finally click on done. Drag and drop all this Excel file. Okay, next step, we need to rename all the columns, and we need to provide the appropriate usage type for each column. So let me expand everything. Now I'm going to open property. First, I want to define the usage type for all the available IDs. So I'm going to select ID, then state ID, not shift, control, and I think next one is this country ID, and this. Okay, for all these columns, I'm going to change the usage type to identifier. Okay, rest of the thing is fine. This is name, this is name for city, so I'm going to rename it to city name. Population, fine, it is a measure. For latitude and longitude, it is important. I don't want to perform any aggregation, so I can change it to none. Okay, for latitude and longitude, either you can change it to identifier or an attribute. Okay, so I'm going to select identifier, represent it as a geographic location. For latitude, select latitude, and for longitude, select longitude. Okay, finally I'm going to rename it. Now Indian population XLSX, this is ID for state, so let me rename it to, this is state, so let me remove it. Finally, this is population, country ID. Okay, so we are done. Now the last thing, we need to create relationship between all the available Excel file. So this is world population and Indian population. So we need to create a relationship between country ID and country ID. For this, I'm going to right click on world population and then I'm going to select create a relationship. On the left side, we have table 1 world population XLSX. On the right side, I'm going to select Indian population XLSX. Country ID from the first table and country ID from the second table. We need to create one-to-many relationship. Why? In world population, we have data for each country. Okay, the country is going to repeat only once. In the second file, or you can say country population XLSX, in country population XLSX or India population XLSX, our country ID is going to repeat multiple times because it contains population data for each available states inside country. Okay, so that's why one-to-many relationship. Next, the join type. I'm fine with the inner join. If you want to change it, click on this and then you can select inner join, left auto join, right auto join or full auto join. If you want to change the cardinality type one-to-one, one-to-many, then you can select this. But for this example right now, it is correct one-to-many. So I'm fine with this. I don't want to change it. Next, optimization. I don't want to perform any optimization. So I'm fine with this. I'm going to select match selected columns. Okay, so we have a join between country ID and country ID, and I think we have a typo. So ignore the typo, refresh it, and we are done. Click on OK. Our first relationship is created successfully. Now I'm going to right click on India population.xlsx and then I'm going to select create a relationship. Now I want to create a relationship between Indian population.xlsx file and city population.xlsx file. So I'm going to select city and now I'm going to select state ID and state ID. Okay, now finally I'm going to click on this match selected columns. Again, for me it is fine one-to-many. Okay, and I want to create a inner join. Finally, I'm going to click on OK and our second relationship is created successfully. Our data module is ready. Click on save button to save it. I want to save this inside my content vlog and I'm going to say world population. Finally, I'm going to click on save button. Next, we need to create a report. For this, I'm going to click on this plus button and then I'm going to select report. Inside report, I want to show a map and a list. So that's why I'm going to start with a 2-column template and then I'm going to click on OK. I'm not interested in theme. If you want to change the theme, feel free to change. Next, we need to add a data source. So click on plus and select our data module. So it is available inside vlog, world population, and finally click on open. Okay, next we need to add our map. For this, I'm going to click on this plus and then visualization, map. Finally click on OK. Now we have 3 options. So let me first show all these 3 options. The first one is the region, second one is the points, and third one is the latitude and longitude. For second and third option, you need to provide the proper points. In case of first, you need to only provide your region name. Region name is going to work well with countries and states. Maybe for almost all the available cities, it is not going to work with others. So in case of others, you need to provide proper points or latitude and longitude. Okay, so let me open my world population. So in this we have country name and country population. Okay, so in this case we can use region. Okay, similarly we have a Excel file for city population. For city population, we are going to provide the proper point where we need to display measure. So for this, we are going to select latitude and longitude. So I'm going to select latitude drag and drop it here. I'm going to select longitude, drag and drop it here. For labels, I'm going to select city name. For size, I'm going to select population. Let me save this first. So I'm going to click on this floppy icon and I'm going to save it state report. Okay, let's arrange it. I want to arrange this in center. Okay, on the right side, I'm going to add a list and I'm going to name it state list, or not state lists, it's list of cities. So I'm going to say city list. Okay, I'm going to select the existing query. Finally, I'm going to click on OK. So query 1 is created by IBM Cognos Analytics when we dragged and dropped this map. So let me arrange it quickly. For this list, I'm going to select data items and I'm interested in city name and population. Finally, I'm not interested in overall summary, so let me remove it. Save your report. Okay, now I'm going to create a filter. So let me select this ellipse button, go to query, and now I'm going to add a filter for state ID, optional filter. Okay, so I'm going to start with question mark P state ID. Finally, I'm going to click on OK, open properties and optional, save it, and our report is ready. Okay, for you need to rename each and every elements properly. Okay, add proper text item for your report. For me, this is only for demonstration, so I'm going to skip it. The next report I want is country report. So let me click on this and I'm going to create a new report. I'm going to start with 2 columns. Finally, I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to add a visualization, or let me first add a data source. So let me first click on cancel. Let me click on this plus icon and I want a world population data module, and now I'm going to add a map. Okay, now I'm going to select region. For region, I'm going to select state and then population. Okay, we are done. Similarly, I'm going to add a list. Again, I'm going to use a first query. Please provide the proper name for your elements. Okay, I'm going to select state and population. Okay, sorry, so let me quickly undo it. Let me select data items, state and population. Our state report or country report is almost done. So let me right click on this, or let me select it, click on this ellipse button and I'm going to select go to query. Let me add a filter. Okay, this time I'm going to select country and I'm going to select equal to P country. Okay, click on OK, open properties and make it optional. So this is almost done. Let me open our Indian population and I'm going to copy state ID and I'm going to edit here. Okay, let me open report page, and now I want to create a drill through. Okay, so let me select it. Okay, so we don't have a drill through option, so let me select state only, click on this ellipse and I'm going to create a drill through definition. I'm going to create a new drill through definition. We need to run our state report. Okay, so I'm going to select state report. Finally, I'm going to click on open, and finally I'm going to add a new parameter. I'm going to change I want method pass data item value, and I'm going to select data item state ID. Finally, I'm going to click on OK and OK. This report is also done. I'm going to click on this floppy disk and I'm going to save it with name country report. Again, you need to rename all the elements appropriately. Add a proper header. For me, I'm going to skip it. Finally, we are going to create a dashboard, world population. For this, I'm going to click on new and then I'm going to click on dashboard. Okay, so we created 2 reports and right now we are creating a dashboard. So let me select single page and I'm going to select this option. Okay, and finally I'm going to click on OK. So let's first add a source. I'm going to start with vlog, world population, add. Now on the top I want a header. For header, either you can add a text or an image. Okay, so I'm interested to play with image, so that's why I'm going to click on widgets. Let's go for image. I'm going to drag and drop image just here. For image you need to provide a URL. Okay, so I think, okay, so let's say I want to use this image, so I'm going to use it here. I'm going to simply paste my image URL. Okay, so that's it, and I'm going to scale it. Okay, and let's try to add a text, not here. Let's move it just here. Let me bring it to front. Okay, and I want to change its properties. I don't want to create a copy, sorry for that. I'm going to hit this and let me delete one, and I'm going to add a text, world population. Okay, and definitely we have a typo, so we need to fix it. World population, let me align it in center. Let me select some different text, white maybe. Okay, world population, it is looking good, and underline. So this is our header. Now I want to add a map. For this I'm going to select this option. Definitely header is not looking good, but I'm demonstrating you can combine multiple elements here. Okay, so we need to add a map, so I'm going to select this map. Okay, now we need to select again. For location we are going to select our country, and we have our population. Okay, again if you have latitude and longitude, you can use latitude and longitude. In case of region, your entire region is going to highlight, but in case of points or latitude and longitude, you are able to see dots or color. Okay, so we are done with this. Let me close this, and if you are able to see this warning message, then most probably your IBM Cognos analytics are not able to map all the available data inside your file. Okay, so this is India. For India we have population this, and this is the population for China. The last thing I want to perform is I want to create a drill through. For this I'm going to select the map. You can click on this white region to get this menu. Okay, let me try one more time, and I'm going to select this arrow, drill through. Okay, let me click on this, and finally I'm going to click on add new drill through. I'm going to select our country report, click on OK. We need to provide P country, so I'm going to select our country, and then finally I'm going to click on O, apply. So our dashboard is ready. Let me quickly save it, world population dashboard. Finally I'm going to click on save, and our dashboard is saved successfully. Let me close this. Okay, now I'm going to click on this pencil icon. I don't want to edit it, and I'm going to click on this to switch into full screen. Okay, now I'm going to right click on India, and then I can click on this delete option. Okay, so our state report, country report is opened successfully, and I'm not sure why this IBM Cognos Analytics is not working in full screen. I'm not sure what is the reason. So for this I need to press escape, then I am able to see my entire report properly. So this is the report for country. So right now we have data for only India, so that's why we clicked on India. If you have enough data for other countries also, you can click on other country also. This is the country report for country India. Now I want to click on state, so I'm going to select Madhya Pradesh. Again, why Madhya Pradesh? Because I have data only for Madhya Pradesh state. Okay, so this is our state report. So these are the steps to use maps in IBM Cognos Analytics. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to click on like, subscribe, share it with your friend, provide your feedback, and see you all in next IBM Cognos Analytics tutorial video. Some important URLs.